the three-pointer, first one of the night.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big-time three.
Throws it up from deep in the corner. Westbrook the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. From downtown. And Russell Westbrook with the nice play, sinking the three.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
Redick from downtown lets it go again. And J.J. Redick with the jump shot. Knocks it down for 3.
Here's something you didn't think you'd be talking about. Blake Griffin is a very good passer.
A tremendous passer. Particularly the ability to think one play ahead. Really an understated aspect of his game that continues to get better and better.
Redick fires away deep in the corner with another 3. J.J. Redick with 9 points.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Chris Paul, he is desperate to get to a finals, desperate for a championship, but his team not able to get past the second round. What does he have to do to take them there, Jeff?
Well, Chris Paul is a great player. Oftentimes, how far you advance in the playoffs is just as much about who you play with and who you play against as it is how you play individually. Chris Paul has nothing to be ashamed about. This is a team that could win it all.
Durant the jumper. Hits a 3. Kevin Durant with 6 points.
Oklahoma City's having great success in this game for one simple reason. Offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Misfires on the 3. Durant the jumper. Jordan the rebound. Paul coming across. Redick again hits the 3.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hands.
Jeff, pound for pound, Russell Westbrook, could he be the most dynamic player in the league?
You know, Mike, you remember back when Mark Jackson and I, when we were working with you, had that discussion on what does pound for pound mean? Who cares pound for pound? It's just, are you there or aren't you there? He's there. He's a great competitor. What does pound for pound mean?
He's a small guy, but he's as ferocious as any.
And the defense gives up another easy basket. Jeff, they need a timeout, right?
I don't get it. Does he think these timeouts carry over to the next game? Why is he saving them right here? They're taking a run on from the opponent that is just overwhelming. If you don't call him here, the game is going to get out of hand.
Throws it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Durant against Crawford. Puts it down. What a play.
A look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Redick from downtown in the corner. And J.J. Redick with the jumper. A 3-pointer. He scored 15 points in their previous game against the Portland Trailblazers. Westbrook against Paul.
Jeff, I don't think there was any player looking forward to this season more than Kevin Durant after the injury play campaign he had last year.
Oh, there's no question, Mike. He loves basketball, he loves competing, and he loves his teammates in Oklahoma City. And so, without Durant, I thought they performed well. With Durant, they have as good a roster as anybody in the NBA. Kevin Durant will have a big-time year if healthy.
Adams has the double team converge. Jump shot won't go.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Westbrook into the front court. Westbrook fires away. That's a 2. And Russell Westbrook with 11 points. Redick from deep in the corner. Once again from three-point range. J.J. Redick with 21 points.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Jeff, we're watching Westbrook have another one of those games. He does a little bit of everything. He has the second fastest triple-double in NBA history. He's as unstoppable, Westbrook is, on some nights, as anybody in the league.
Well, it's unique athleticism, the speed, the force he plays with, but also the tenacity he displays on an every-night basis. He has durability. He has a real desire to compete every night, and thus you see him put up great numbers.
Paul fires away from downtown, and Chris Paul with the jumper for 3. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Oh, the long three-pointer. But when you have confidence, you can shoot it from anywhere. He shot it from downtown and knocked it home.
Misses the 2. Paul fires. Paul's attempt won't go. Brent blows the whistle. Yep, backcourt violation called against the Thunder. And looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
He throws it from deep. Pierce is trying for position in the paint. Green jump shot. Bang! Three-pointer. He scored 11 points in their previous game against the Portland Trailblazers.
The assist from number 12, E.N.C.
Gets past the defender. Adjusting in the air. Can't hit.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Green fires yet another three-pointer. Green's off the mark from downtown. Working in the post, tries to get under the defender. Paul for 3, and Chris Paul with the jumper. Puts it in. He's averaging 19 points per game this season.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Foy's first shot off the mark.
Hey, you're not a one-man team. You've got to spread the ball around so that you can get better shots than that. A coach cannot stand for those type of shots.
Foy brings it across. Oh, he loses it. Taken away by Baamute. Wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. The lead's still under double figures.
Hey, they may have missed that shot, but that's the type of execution in the first half that sets a great tone going forward.
Oladipo on the drive. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty.
Everybody clap your hands.
Paul against Foy. Green. Chris Paul with his 3rd assist of the night.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
The assist from number 3.
Can't hold on to the ball. Loses control. Paul the jumper. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer. 11-point lead for the Clippers.
No one around, knocks it home.
Number 12, E.N.C.
To the basket, flips it up, and Dion Waiters with a nice shot for two.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
From deep in the corner.
Foy the rebound.
Waiters able to hit.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Hall against Foy. From the corner, a three-pointer. And Luke Baamute with the bucket from downtown.
The assist from number 3, Chris Paul.
Blows past his man. Final seconds. So that'll end the first quarter. The Clippers up by 10. You talk about setting a tone to start the game. That may have been a perfect first quarter, huh, Jeff?
Terrific tone set because they came out and they established their games at both ends of the floor. That's how you have to do it, being a balanced team and doing it at both ends.
We talk so much about DeAndre Jordan's defense and his shot blocking. This guy, though, Jeff, he's a solid, efficient scorer.
Because he knows what shots he can make. He's going to score on dunks, on layups, and within 3 feet of the basket. He's a great pick-and-roll player, rolling to the rim, catching the lob. I like it when people know who they are and are not constantly trying to reinvent themselves where their strength now becomes a weakness.
And Billy Donovan calls a timeout. His team in a real bind right now.
Watching Durant put up big numbers again in this game, Jeff, but he's improved in a lot of areas, including defensively. He's become a better defender.
And there's no reason he can't keep making progress at that end of the floor. The only thing he doesn't have is maybe strength when he's trying to negotiate around screens. But other than that, this guy should challenge himself to become an all-NBA type defender.
Jeff, you look at Durant, he's won 4 scoring titles. He's now been an MVP. You're a coach. How do you defend this guy?
Well, you know what? Most people try to defend with length, but I don't think length gives him as much problem as the Tony Allens of the world who try to get up under him. The thing that you worry about with that type of strategy, though, Mike, is he's such a great free throw shooter that you can't get fouls and get bad fouls in the penalty, or you're just gifting him points.
He curls, gets to the rim. Jordan the rebound. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. To the basket. Off the mark.
Hey, give it up and then you'll get it back for a better quality attempt later in the possession. You've got to play team offense.
Knocks down the shot. The Thunder down by 12. Baamute on the drive. Redick not able to hit from downtown. Foy walks it across. Terrific block by Jordan for 2. Nice touch at the basket.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Redick fires it up again from 3. And J.J. Redick with a nice look from downtown. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
You want to set a tone in the first half, and he's done it by giving his team a jump start.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer.
And there's no doubt we'll be seeing that one on SportsCenter.
Los Angeles leading Oklahoma City by a score of 54-43. Redick for 3 with another shot. Redick's unable to hit from downtown. Foy set to bring it up. To the rim. Can't hit the 2. Redick fires up another 3. Redick's long-range jumper won't go. Foy moves into the front court.
You know, Jeff, during his NBA career, Kevin Durant's been known as a humble superstar, a real gentleman. But we've seen now that hunger for a championship. We've seen a little bit of a nasty streak in him, one that just wants to do anything to win a title.
It is, and I think he's feeling the heat to try to deliver a championship to Oklahoma City. I think the pressures are legitimate. I think he's feeling it, and I think sometimes he's lashing out at what he feels is unjust, unwarranted, unfair critiquing and criticism.
The assist from
3.5 gone by in the second. The Clippers up by 11. Inside. That's good for 2. And Kevin Durant with 14 points.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense won out that time.
Won't go. And they can't extend the lead into double figures. Slams it home.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Redick from outside, a three-pointer. Redick's shot from behind the arc won't go. Jeff, Kevin Durant displays a lot of humility, but you know he feels he's the best player on the floor every time he steps on the court.
And he should. That's what great players think. They think they put in so much time into their craft to hone it, to perfect it, that no one can stop them. And when it comes to scoring, there is not a better scorer in this league than Kevin Durant. He has earned the right to feel he's at the very top of his game offensively.
Durant's two-pointer won't go. Los Angeles is leading Oklahoma City by a score of 60-52. Ball comes loose. He loses control of it. Foy against Redick. Waiters fires away for 2. Jordan the rebound. He's got 6 rebounds in this matchup. For 3, puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
Foy bringing it up. Durant against Green. At the rim. Gets it to go. Kevin Durant's 9 for 15 from the field.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Foy's looking to do damage in the paint. Waiters denied. In the paint. Knocks it down. And Steve Adams with 6 points.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Ma'amute fires for 3 from the corner. Double team closing in for the layup. Unable to flip it home.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
LA's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 63-56. Durant for 2, lets it go. Rebound corralled by Green. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Green fires for 3 and puts it in. Jeff Green's 4 for 5 from the perimeter. And Oklahoma City calls timeout. Nothing working at this point.
I like the decision there. Rise up and shoot it. Made 3 from straight on.
Look like some substitutions going to be made now for the team. Roberson's trying to get down low. Gets past the defense. Nice. Goes to the goal. It's good. Oklahoma City's shooting 55% from the field in tonight's game.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Redick jump shot. Misses it, and the lead still in single figures. Durant the jumper. And DeAndre Jordan with a strong rebound. Redick for three with another shot. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. J.J. Redick with 33 points and 3 assists.
Got to be careful not to step out of bounds on the corner three. He doesn't, and he knocks it home.
They double him. Lots of room there. The Thunder with control on the rebound.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
Westbrook on the drive. That won't go.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Los Angeles leading Oklahoma City by a score of 71-58. Durant against Crawford. Roberson gets that one to drop.
The assist from number 0, Russell Westbrook.
You know, Jeff, most people recognize Jamal Crawford as a great scorer, but it takes a special talent to be able to be instant offense off the bench.
Yeah, and I think it takes a special mindset, Mike, to be able to see yourself in a six-man role when oftentimes he could say, I'm better than the guy that's starting ahead of me. He can hit you with so many ways to score. The three-point shot, the pick-and-roll game. He's a great free throw shooter. He's one of the all-time great streak scorers.
Redick jump shot. Adams the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. That's a three-pointer. The defense nowhere near him. Griffin in possession. Shoots for 3. Nails the jumper from downtown. Los Angeles is shooting 57% from outside the perimeter here tonight.
Purpose. They are playing with offensive purpose here in the first half of this game, scoring at will.
Jeff, the Clippers not only good, but so entertaining. It's a highlight package every night.
Absolutely. And again, those highlights get special significance when it comes to they're in winning times now. It's one thing to make highlight reel plays in a loss. They get forgotten very quickly. But to do it in an entertaining style and win.
Throws it down in his face with authority. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
He didn't disappoint with that dunk. He just sent a ripple through the crowd.
LA's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 79-64. Fires for 3 from the corner. Jamal Crawford with his 5th assist of the night. That's a 16-6 run for the Clippers. Westbrook against Paul. Beats his man to the rim. The Thunder, what a play. Timed that one perfectly.
A look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Jordan on the drive. Crawford from long distance in the corner. And Jamal Crawford with a nice look from three-point range. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
Big time corner 3 right there.
Down to a half-minute remaining in the first half. The Clippers up by 19. The two defenders converge, and J.J. Redick with a pretty shot from three.
Hey, you kids, look at the technique on that three-point shot. The rhythm, the balance, the arc, the follow-through. That's a thing of beauty.
Oh, quick move gets inside. Jordan the rebound. Redick from downtown lets it go again. Buzzer sounds, and the first half comes to an end. Los Angeles up by 22. Time now to check in with Jalen Rose.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Clippers entered halftime with a solid lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Thunder would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Clippers have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Redick is the leading scorer, an obvious pick for this award. Most of his scoring came in the second quarter, and I expect to see that momentum continue into the second half. We close out this segment with a look at the shot chart. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The third quarter is about to get started. We give it back now to Mike and Jeff.
Welcome back to the Staples Center in Los Angeles for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Los Angeles has got to be euphoric after that first half, Jeff. They can't play any better.
You say euphoric, I say happy. I don't know what the difference is, but it's a little bit of a difference. Listen, you can't get too euphoric, as you would say, Mike, or the other team will come back right at you. Happy, yes. Euphoric, no. Keep grinding away for your win.
Durant on the, and he puts it down.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Redick fires away deep in the corner, and J.J. Redick with a three-pointer. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
And that is what he is known for, the ability to consistently hit the long-range three. He's a threat once he crosses half court.
3 points. The assist from number 0.
LA's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 94-71.
The assist from number 32, Blake Griffin.
Jeff, is there anybody in the entire NBA who's as a ferocious competitor as Russell Westbrook?
Not when you put together that competitive spirit and the talent. From the point guard position, the strength, the all the time, every possession aggression to attack, the energy, the durability, all of those things make him a special, special player.
Jordan's looking to set up in the paint. Redick jump shot. Knocks down a three-pointer. Los Angeles shooting 62% from downtown tonight.
As this game moves along, you can see the rhythm that they're establishing offensively. Scoring at will here in the second half.
Griffin against Cantor. Redick jump shot. Cantor the rebound. He's got 6 rebounds in this matchup. Puts it up. Right there and it won't fall.
They've been strong defensively tonight, but not right there. Right there, they were lucky when they missed at the rim.
Bad pass stolen by Westbrook. Dunks it hard.
The best way to make a comeback in the NBA, wide open threes, layups, dunks, free throws. You do that by getting the ball at the basket.
Westbrook on the drive. Jump shot for 2, won't go. Redick fires yet another three-pointer. Cantor the rebound. Westbrook on the drive. Puts it down.
There are few players who can attack the basket like Russell Westbrook. He's so explosive and so courageous on his way to the rim.
Los Angeles is leading Oklahoma City by a score of 100-79. Fires from downtown. Hits the 3. Got the stroke going now. Chris Paul with 17 points and 2 rebounds.
Nice quick decision right there. 3 points straight on.
Cantor's hoping for position in the paint. To the rim. Rebound snatched by Griffin. Jordan into the front court. Redick from downtown in the corner. Knocks down the jumper for 3. And J.J. Redick with 57 points.
And no one's surprised when you see this guy knocking down threes. It's just who he is and what he does.
The assist from number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Griffin on the drive. Intercepted. Adams looking for position in the paint. Durant from beyond the arc. Can't hit from way outside. Kevin Durant's 3 for 7 from 3 tonight.
That's a fatigue miss right there. Poor preparation, missed jump shot. I think the minutes are starting to pile up, and he looks dead on his feet.
Griffin on the drive. Paul from deep in the corner. Hits the 3. A huge shot from downtown. Chris Paul 6 for 7 from beyond the arc.
Oh, beautiful footwork right there to stay in bounds, rise up, and knock in the 3 ball.
Paul bringing it up here. Puts it up. Deep corner shot. Nails the 3. J.J. Redick with 60 points.
LA is showing so much confidence with the 3-point shot. It's a big reason for their lead.
Durant against Crawford. Cantor for 2. Nails it. And Enes Kanter with 6 points. Griffin and hits the 3.
LA found a way to turn up their scoring output in the second half. They're finding a swagger to their offense.
And they get the 20-second timeout.
I don't understand the timeout management here. You need to try to keep the game within striking distance. Instead, they allow them to go on this big run to run up this huge lead, and now they take their timeout.
You know Westbrook can get you 30 easily. Double figures in assists easily. Comes up with a lot of steals. But you forget sometimes the importance of his rebounding for his team.
One of the great rebounding guards in the league, but also, Mike, from a point guard position, you think back to the great rebounding point guards like a Jason Kidd, the anticipation. You want to give the freedom to Westbrook because he has such a great skill, and yet you don't want him to overdo it because then it leads to trouble from a defensive floor balance position.
To the basket, flips it up, able to score.
Hey, they got lucky right there. They gave him a good look right at the rim and were just fortunate that the ball didn't go down.
The assist from
Westbrook coming across. Throws it down hard.
You're down big. How are you going to work your way back into the game? Drive the ball to the basket to get points in the paint and also the chance of getting fouled.
What a dunk.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
number 0, Russell Westbrook.
LA's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 118-87. Griffin against Cantor. Throws it up from deep in the corner. And that's his 6th rebound of the game. Westbrook for 2, shoots away. Amute the rebound. Jordan and Steve Adams with his 7th rebound. Westbrook into the front court. Cantor finding all the room. He shoots. Can't hit. Puts it down.
Hey, look. They're getting blown out here in the second half. They haven't played well. But if they keep creating these wide open shots, it will pay dividends going down the stretch of this game and in the games coming up.
And we'll have a timeout.
Always love to hear what other people say about Chris Paul. One of my favorites is Doc Rivers saying that he didn't realize how mean he was until he coached him. He says he's mean as a snake.
Yeah, and you got all different type of snakes. So I'm going to talk to Doc about, is it a garter snake? Is it a rattlesnake? But I think he tends more to be the rattlesnake, Mike, because you look at it. He's all smiles before the game, and during the game, he has a different demeanor, a different look, a la what Doc Rivers says, like a snake.
For 2, puts it up. Paul shot off target.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
Crawford from downtown knocks down the jumper. Jamal Crawford's 3 for 4 from outside.
What a beautiful stroke. Right down the heart of the basket. Big time 3.
Roberson against Bahamute. There's the double team. And he throws it down.
Drive, drive, drive. That's the only chance you have of getting back into this game.
Paul Pierce with the excellent feed. Chris Paul with 23 points.
Nice follow through on that shot. Gets the 3 to drop.
The 2 defenders swarm. Cantor jump shot. Strong rebound by Bahamute. From 3-point land, that's way off. Paul from 3-point territory. Paul shot from downtown, won't go. Cantor for another attempt. Amute the rebound. Crawford jumper. That's good. He's 4 for 5 from long range.
Got to be careful not to step out of bounds on the corner 3. He doesn't, and he knocks it home.
Throws it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Griffin jumper. Bang! From downtown. Blake Griffin with 10 points and 6 rebounds. That's a 12-4 run for the Clippers. Boy jump shot. Hits the 3.
There's nothing prettier than seeing a big-time shooter knock in a three from straight on.
Los Angeles leading Oklahoma City by a score of 130-96. It's good. A two-pointer. And Randy Foye with 5 points in the third quarter.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Ma'amute from downtown. Nobody near him. They want to discuss things. Time for a full timeout.
Jeff, what's going through the coach's head right now?
Listen, sometimes a full timeout is used just to try to get your best players some rest. You may not have any technical adjustments. You may not have any set plays you want to go to, but it's just to get your team some rest so you don't have to substitute. Sometimes those bench players stink and you don't want to use them. You don't want to use them, so you just want to get your best players some rest.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeouts by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
And we have a couple of substitutions here.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Foye brings it across.
Entering the game.
Down into the lane. Cantor knocks it down for two.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Redick fires for three from the corner. Bang! Hits from downtown. J.J. Redick with 63 points and 5 assists.
Corner three, it's a short shot, and he knocked it home.
That won't go. Redick walks it across. Double team closing in. Paul from downtown. Fires away for two. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. The Clippers up by 34. Big lead at home as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They just got to continue doing what they're doing.
Absolutely. That's what the home team is supposed to do. Put their foot down, go for it from possession number one, build a big lead, and then take a breather in the fourth.
The assist from number 3, Chris Paul.
Curling in, and LA's called for the foul. Their first team foul.
34, Paul Pierce. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Oh, he shoots it, hits the shot. Oklahoma City's shooting 50% from the field. Redick from long distance in the corner. Redick's shot from three-point land, no good.
I like it. I'm seeing more effort in the last couple minutes than we saw in the first half. It may not result in a win here tonight, but the effort is something they can build on going forward.
Gets to the rim, and Randy Foye with a nice look, sinks it.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
They double him. Pierce is looking to operate from down low. From deep in the corner, puts in the three. Chris Paul's 8 for 12 from the outside.
Big time corner three right there.
To the basket, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. And Steve Adams with 10 points.
That's just a nice layup right there.
from the corner, a three-pointer. Jeff Green with his third assist of the night.
Nothing prettier than the spot-up three-point shot. That one was dead center right from the start.
Adams against Pierce. To the rim and gets it to go.
2 points.
Green on the drive. Fires for three from the corner. Jeff Green with his fourth assist of the night.
Sweet stroke, sweet result. 3-point.
Number 8, Jeff.
Foy on the drive. It's good.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Puts it up. Deep corner shot. Drains the three. Los Angeles is shooting 62% from three here tonight.
At halftime, they had to make offensive adjustments, and they have. And they have come out and put on a great show offensively.
Number 6, Randy
Hall against Foy. Throws it up from deep in the corner. Puts it in. And Chris Paul with the assist gets himself a double-double.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Waiters against Redick. Redick fires it up again from three. Redick's off the mark from downtown. Foy jump shot. Misses that one. Foy for two. The Thunder with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Nice finish around the rim. He's got 6 points in this game. Ba'amute jump shot. J.J. Redick with his 6th assist of the night. And Oklahoma City calls a timeout. Boy, do they need to talk it over.
I don't understand the timeout management here. You need to try to keep the game within striking distance. Instead, they allow them to go on this big run to run up this huge lead, and now they take their timeout.
Oklahoma City by a score of 157 to 118. Durant the jumper. The Thunder with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. That's good. He's shooting 80% from the field. Paul the jumper. Misses from downtown.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
Paul for three with another shot. Bang! Chris Paul with 29 points and 4 steals.
You're in tight quarters when you're behind the three in the corner. Good job keeping his feet in bounds, rising up, and making the three.
The two defenders converge. Durant fires away off balance. Crawford jumper. That's a three. He's 5 for 7 from three-point territory.
Tremendous balance, follow through, arc, rotation. Wow.
Inside. Takes it to the rim and misses.
They've been strong defensively tonight, but not right there. Right there, they were lucky when they missed at the rim.
Green fires away deep in the corner. And Jeff Green with the play from way downtown. He's got 15 points in this game. That's a 12-4 run for the Clippers. Ball knocked loose. Oh, he loses it. Stripped and stolen by Paul. From deep in the corner. The Clippers with the offensive rebound for a new 24. Unable to convert the three. Jamal Crawford's 5 for 8 from the perimeter. Can't hit from beyond the arc. Shoots the three. Knocks it down. Los Angeles shooting 61% from beyond the arc here tonight.
One of the biggest reasons for their lead is what we saw just a moment ago. Another three-pointer. And there's no reason for them to stop shooting what's working so well for them right now.
Crawford fires for three. Jeff Green with his 6th assist of the night.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
Los Angeles is leading Oklahoma City by a score of 172 to 122. Slams it down.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Timeout. They need a full timeout right here.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeouts by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
Turnover forced by Crawford. From beyond the arc. Nails it from downtown. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
Made the most of his opportunity and he knocked it in. 3-ball.
Cantor's turned away. What a block. Redick fires up another three. It's good. He's feeling it now.
Hey, you kid, look at the technique on that three-point shot. The rhythm, the bounce, the arc, the follow-through. That's a thing of beauty.
Durant fires away from downtown. Durant's unable to hit from beyond the three-point arc. And it's broken up. LA's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 180 to 124. Adams trying for position in the paint. Ball knocked out of his hands. Westbrook for three. Westbrook's unable to hit from downtown. Redick for three with another shot. Bang! And J.J. Redick with 24 points here in the fourth quarter.
Just another great display of shooting here tonight from deep. He is knocking the ball in, and he's done it consistently throughout the season.
The Thunder with control on the rebound. Unable to flip it in.
That's just not good enough. They're getting quality shots in the paint, and they're just not putting them down.
Redick from downtown lets it go again. It's good. Three-pointer. And Jamal Crawford with the assist, earning a double-double. That's a 14-2 run for the Clippers. Careless ball handling. Loses control. Redick from downtown in the corner. Westbrook the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. Throws it down the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Redick fires yet another three-pointer. Redick's long-range jumper won't go.
Hey, you can sugarcoat it, but this is a disappointing effort. One good challenge doesn't cover up the multitude of defensive sins that have gone into this game.
At the rim, layup won't go. Durant draws the double in the paint, gets it to go. And E.N.C. with 14 points. There's the double team. Bad pass taken away there by Durant. Looks to put it back up again. Crawford the rebound. The play broken up nicely by Durant. Goes for the three-pointer. The Thunder with the offensive rebound for another possession. Puts it in. He's 8 for 17 from the field. Redick fires it up again from 3. And J.J. Redick with the jumper. Puts it in. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. As we wind down the fourth, there's a timeout.
This is an absurd timeout. Why take this timeout now? This is too little too late. They should have taken this timeout long ago. Instead, they wait, they're down big, and now you take a timeout? This is a joke.
Knocks it down, a 2-pointer. And Steve Adams with 14 points. Redick from outside, a 3-pointer. And that's his 12th rebound of the game. Oladipo fires away. He's got it going now. Redick, he sinks it. He's averaging 16 points per game this season.
Had a beautiful stroke right down the heart of the basket. Big time 3.
Puts it up from 3-point land. The Thunder with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity. Half a minute remains in the game. The Clippers up by 57. Redick from deep in the corner. Bang! Another 3.
3-ball, corner pocket.
The assist from number 6, DeAndre
Westbrook against Redick. Westbrook fires. Paul the jumper. And there's the final buzzer. The final score is 198-138. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Thunder seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
The Los Angeles Clippers were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss. Let's check out the game stats.
Player of the game.
Redick was a unanimous selection after today's performance. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. He really took off in the second half, making sure to provide his team with the offensive firepower necessary to get the win. It was really a great half of basketball for him. Here are the top plays.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining me.